Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. My name is Kiabeth and I like to play with makeup. So today it's a little different. So I'm actually already wearing makeup and the video on this look will be up before this one, after this one of the two. And so the point of this video is because I want to show you guys how I do my eyeliner, like my wing eyeliner, and this is going to be specifically for those that are eyeliner challenged, myself included. I know that like sometimes eyeliner can be a little difficult, and it's for me too. Like I don't have a lot of lid space myself, and so when I mess up bad, and so I have a little tiny trick that I'm sure has been used before that helps me get my eyeliner right when I want it, and so that's what I'm gonna do for you guys today. And yeah, alright, so for this process is what I'm gonna call it, you're gonna need really just two things. If you want to have some like makeup remover in case you mess up or something like that, but I have a whole face on, so I have a lot to lose. You're gonna need, well, really three things. I'm a liar. So a brush like this, just like a really flat condensed brush like this. You're gonna need whatever eyeliner you prefer. I like liquid eyeliner, so this is the NYX matte liquid liner in black, obviously. And then you just need a black eyeshadow. And so for my purposes, I'm going to be using the matte black from the Tati Westbrook palette, and so this is the Memory Matte shade. And I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I do in order to get my liner how I want it. When I go in and do my eyeliner, whether it's like a really dramatic wing or something really simple, it gives me a guide so that I don't overdo it. And so I'm gonna stop rambling, zoom in, and then I'm gonna show you what I do. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do this together. Okay, grab your brush. Got it. I got it. Do you got it? I got it. Okay. So you can also, you don't have to use a black if you don't feel comfortable. Depending on what kind of eye look you have going on, you can also do like a dark brown. So I might actually do that just because this is like a really bright eye look. I might actually just go into Ritual Matte. But you do want to make sure it's a matte shade unless you're going to go in with like a shimmery eyeliner, which I don't know why you would. Have your brush, dip it into the shadow. And so, I can't even tell, but if I do this, okay. You don't want too much product on this, okay. So, you're going to come in here, and then I kind of start with just putting the line over my lash line. Very, very close to, like, my actual lash line. So, as so. I'm going to bring you in a little bit. So, just kind of start pressing this right onto your lash line. See? So again, you don't have to, you can make it as thick or as thin as you need it to be. Obviously this is going to get covered up by eyeliner, but this is really what I do just to kind of give myself a guide. So I'm going to do that. Okay, cool. See, it's very subtle, nothing crazy. Then you're going to grab a little bit more. Make sure you tap off the excess so you're not going in with like a massive amount of like, because if I do this with this shadow, oh shit, well, I just tapped it and you saw what happened. If you just go in here like this, like, it's gonna be less forgiving. So I like to make sure that I have product on here, but not an insane amount. So now, here's the part. You need to figure out how you want your wing or whatever. Do you want it to go straight? Do you want it to like angle upwards? I usually like a straight with a slight angle, just because I have smaller eyes, at least I think so anyway, and so I like it straight because it kind of makes my eyes look longer and bigger in my opinion. But I also need a very thin line, so that's also my struggle because I have little eyes, so if I do a lot of black it looks like this tiny, like this. Okay, so here's where you're gonna do now. One thing I learned is not to like start this way, but go where you want it to end more or less and bring it back into your line. So I kind of want it like this, back into my line. You see the line? Okay. Not you this. Okay, cool. Now from here, you keep picking up as much as you need and you just start building out what your wing is going to look like. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go over it with liner, but just to get the shape that you want as a base. Okay guys, so this is editing Kia. The frame kind of like started buffering and it looked really blurry, so I'm just going to show you guys everything on my left eye instead. Do this eye now. Can you focus? Thank you. Okay. Cool. So here's the part that everyone, including myself, dreads. Okay. Liquid liner. So you grab it out. Make sure you kind of like wiggle the excess out of it. And then you're just going to follow the line that you drew. And I usually just start on my lid and then I work my way into the wing. So they do this together again. No, I am not breathing. Okay. Cool. I always get eyeliner on my lashes. Okay. So there's your line. If anyone else is like me, like my hands shake, so I have to be super careful and super slow. So now comes the hard part, right? The wing. So you can do this one of two ways. You can start from where you want it to end inwards, or work from the edge out. You already have your liner, so you know what it's supposed to be like. Again, take your time, be slow with it, but just follow what you already drew. So, pink coloring book. And you're done. So that's really it. This is, so you notice I went longer out than what I had drawn on, but that's fine because I gave myself the shape that I wanted, right? And so it's really just filling in the line once you kind of draw it on there. If you do that, what I ended up doing was going back in and then taking as much off of the tip as I possibly could to kind of fill in that tiny little gap that I had made. But I'll cut a bitch. I'm just like. Now let's pray to God that I don't fuck up my second eye, which always happens. Also, one thing I love about this liner is that it dries so fast. So if you're, put it on there and and you can still build on it, which is great. Like I could go on here again and it won't dry clumpy on my eyes or feel really tight. I've used a couple eyeliners that do that to me. So this one is really, really great for that. So I'm just gonna do the other eye. Say a prayer because sometimes this happens. I got it though. So we're gonna take this as an opportunity. Because you see, this one's beautiful and sharp and cool. She's sharp, but she got some trouble. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. This happens all the time. How do you fix it, Kiabeth? I'll tell you. So when your eyeliner fucks up, as it happened here, like I said, no one said a prayer for me. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. It's not liquid in texture, so I'm going to grab a brush like this, dip it into it a little bit, not too much, I'm just gonna clean it up. So just kind of, you see a little bump right there that happened by accident because I should not be a surgeon and I have shaky hands.
Just kind of go over it a little bit, just like that.
So that is on. Okay, I know it looks funky. So this is what I do. I go back in and I just buff out my eyeshadow again. So the bump is fixed, and now we're just gonna go over it again with our liner. Make sure that you take off any of the excess product so that we don't have to do this all over again. And then you're just gonna go over where the eyeshadow is. Wonderful. Okay. Alrighty guys, so this is my eyeliner. You guys saw the troubles and the tribulations. Like I said, one of the good and amazing things that I do love about this eyeliner is I can go over my eyes quite a few times, or the same line if I have to mess up or retouch it, and it does not feel dry at all. It does not feel like my eyes are getting sucked in or anything like that. It still feels perfectly fine. I don't feel like I have anything on my eye almost. Or really at all. And so that's the NYX liquid liner. And yeah, also, you know, if you want to do not like, no, without the wing, just the liner to kind of hide lashes and stuff like that, that works out too. But yeah, this is my itty bitty little eyeliner tutorial. Practice always makes perfect. Speaking as someone who would refuse to do a wing up until like 2 years ago. So yeah, this is it. Hope that you guys enjoyed, and like I said, the look, the video on the look that I'm wearing as a whole right now will be up before or after this video. I am not 1000% sure. It's whichever one I can upload or edit faster. So, alrighty, that's it for this video. I hope that you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.